It doesn't matter. Yeah, everybody that you call was alive a long time before you called them.
You always gotta think of it that way.
They were reliable. They weren't just waiting for you to bring them.
Exactly.
Oh, you're here to sell me stuff. Thank you. Switching up the technology again, huh, Mark?
We're trying, and we tested this just the other day and now it's having issues.
I hear you great,
Of course.
Mark. Oh, Mark. Can you hear me? Bueller? Bueller? Bueller?
Actually, I believe for NARA, because I didn't know they had a chapter, but if you have,
I hear you now.
I was actually talking to Tony about that, this, I was gonna look at maybe trying to get one started, but someone beat me to it, but, you know, Zoom meeting, and they're looking for those 15 people, but yeah, NARA was like. I don't know if their data is correct, but they're basically saying 1 out of 4, if not 1 out of every 2, 50% of real estate transactions by like 2050 are gonna have with single or expanding equality. So currently, that's a good part of your business. It's only gonna grow, is basically what they're saying.
Yeah, because they refer me to all their friends.
Yeah, all of them are so hyper loyal. Yeah, and especially like the Latino stuff and, so yeah, you,
Yeah, because I told her friend last year. I haven't really talked to her.
Nice.
since
you have to go to community college.
Oh.
Hablo poquito español, sí, ¿no?
I could.
Sí, no promete. No lo siento, you know, hablo poquito, lo siento. Are you fluent?
I have enough to have a decent conversation.
No, that's good, because Brett, yeah, I'm still out of the loop. I don't have a lot of, conversaciones.
Test 1, 2, test 1, 2,
You were
3,
at school, or
test
you
1,
like
2,
go
3.
to Mexico or study abroad or something?
Tina,
So from
Can you hear
kindergarten
me?
until about
check 1, 2,
10th grade,
3.
I studied Spanish, and then I took.
Kindergarten? Your kid was in Canada? or-
No, I went to private school.
Ooh,
Oh, okay, that's, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even though there's a lot of Puerto Ricans, it wasn't.
Okay, doesn't matter.
But then I studied photography for 2 years.
Oh.
They're almost identical.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
It's very interchangeable. so-
Hey,
Yeah, you just swear a lot of the time.
Be
I'm all
okay
right
from
from
that.
that, you know, photograph got pretty eyed fellow.
I was like, once I hear Italian, like pretty much the only phrases I know, like, even the peaceful.
It's becoming
I've
fatty.
bet.
Yeah.
1, 2.
You know, I got to pick it up.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
guys.
Hi,
Hi, Mike, testing the mic here real quick, so give me just a quick second. Test 1, 2, test. Tina, can you hear me okay? Mike, can you say something?
Mi esposo ragazzo vigoroso.
We got some Italian being spoken from the back. How was that?
Your spouse is very.
Okay.
My spouse is very bigger, she's,
Oh, big girls. Oh.
yeah.
Sure. And I would recommend, get someone on their personal Zoom as well, maybe, just so you can chat and. Or either on.
Oh, we should have another, we have 2 more.
Okay.
Oh, appreciate that.
Okay,
Congrats.
perfect.
And like, it's a
All
big
right,
sale,
sounds
as soon as I see it first,
Have a good one.
guy. And if I get this out.
She's gonna call me right before the auction
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make
I
sure.
told her I'll use
you
my
have
big
a
girl
really
voice
important
today.
confusion For some reason,
Well,
stellar warranty.
A good auctioneer.
Get it in,
Sure.
So now,
real quick, make sure that, and I hate even
Here you
saying
go.
this, that if you have to put like.
Sandra's gonna be.
Bylaws in the escrow, like, hey, this is.
You know, you can do it as a package deal if you want or separate, doesn't matter. Okay. Some Boston cream.
It's like, it wasn't your idea.
I think it's cream. Yeah. And this is like a triple chocolate.
Weird, and they're putting it in with discussion. It was
Super
just-
nice.
So what we do is, we only can now, so like, okay, we want us to handle.
Selfie time, I need to.
Yeah, you go.
Got the camera rolling.
Oh, no. Throwing stones.
Yep, triple chocolate cake. So,
They-
yeah,
My boss is not getting involved because we can't, because it's like Switzerland.
Yeah.
So then. it
Let's just say
creates a
cake.
Very weird.
Yeah.
scenario.
yeah, that's more of a cake than a souffle, in my opinion.
In place of.
Uh-oh. Getting blown up already, huh?
So that's why like. if you have- If you even have a rule, so if you have a verbal and you get it in real pro, or you guys have a transaction. coordinator now,
Yeah, got it.
So just have her just immediately or even on real pro, and I know it's obnoxious, but yeah, there's agents basically like. The scenario, this is how I knew, and I'll see if they're willing to have a conversation. Basically, they were the buy side, same thing. So legacy agent said, hey, you're gonna pay for warranty. They said, sure. As soon as they wrote that offer, that part of the offer for their seller, they created the. So the buy side agent here from Legacy couldn't even get it in. And that's what I'm saying, where it's complete, and my boss is believing, I went.
Turkey's got to go.
Because it's like, I get we can't get involved.
Talk to your turkey like that.
We go through that, please.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just get them in, and then, yeah, if it's in the escrow instructions, then, you know, it's just.
You haven't had an issue with it, so far.
It's rare, but I just had a couple months ago, and, you know, this is one of those things where my hands are tied, so you know what I mean? Even like this dot loop thing, so the order gets sent over the dot loop off there, except here, and then they're like, oh, great. Well, you know, this hair is gone. And then you're like, what's up, man? And I find out 2 months later, and I'm like, man, how old are you? So, hang in there. Yeah, you know, I appreciate it, yeah.
I couldn't grow good for you.
Yeah, whatever you have to sell it, take care of it, and you know, like, maybe that's the great thing too. You guys should be.
All the action.
So as claims come in, you can reach out for each.
You got the stream in there?
Hey, how that wants to go, any problems, and so.
I'll
you
do
know,
that
if not,
right now,
you're
but
looking to buy or sell.
December first. We have a couple of things to finish. So.
So not to ask, you guys really like, can't start those counties, you guys were all over.
I would go all over.
No.
We, We prefer to say start selling at Portage. But we have a listing now. Right now.
Guernsey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down in Cambridge.
The mad and the sheep are afraid.
Is there a specific order for it?
Nope, not gonna order it. All the rest.
This, that looks like a cheap, a cherry cheesecake.
Cherry cheesecake question marks.
Yeah.
Very, very
We have to.
good. Man, would you look at- Yeah, I like that. I was like,
Well, it's always.
I didn't, I always.
Mark, did you go to that one person? There's one I.
I didn't. No. No, today's light for me as far as preparation goes.
Yeah, true.
Like.
Oh my God.
when see
I almost
more
couldn't spell
agents,
cherry and I was sitting up there like.
somebody
CHAI.
No, I wanted to put cherry instead
build
of cherry.
a always.
I was teaching my class earlier this week, or last week,
and
and I couldn't spell square. My brain was like, and I'm in front of everybody and I'm typing and I'm like, that's square.
And it's the one in today, I gotta see what we're bidding on.
That pumpkin,
Sometimes the other person get the business.
It must be.
that's
Well,
Cambridge.
it's yours.
Is it?
I believe so. I think I saw her come in with it this morning.
Somebody else says that folks in the company or they get there, so I don't- like Caitlin said, an example of Louisville, like Caitlin down there.
Hey, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're so lucky.
Oh, it's not cherry.
It didn't say that.
I had to drop it and now back.
It was not cherry. It was strawberry.
Yeah.
He has the card.
Oh, it makes me feel weird. Always.
Are you bold?
Remiss.
You
Were you the person that got into? Yes, I saw you, yes.
Alright.
I felt like I saw it.
I just like that.
I wanna kick you in the shin.
You know what?
Oh, yeah. I am breaking trend with there. That's okay. I asked.
So you roll up and look
Great, why am I? I know, I'm breaking They're all here. Your kid just, they're having been now, you can just pick up the card and there's. I think that's fine. What about that?
You want somebody to put a number on it?
That's what
You know, we've got right here, and you can even see what they see.
Oh, I
So,
see. Well, Jared, I think was gonna, you're gonna. I know that you have the. Yeah, I guess, yeah, but I mean, Hope he does.
That you can jump into it. if you need to. It's a good day.
We'll have this video. Everybody confused now. Oh, yeah. You know, it sounds like most of them. The hundred and then put on the 35 or something like that. Somebody had it, whatever number it was, but I mean, it wasn't even enough. It wasn't like 250.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta be real.
How's the number?
Some of that's really by understand price, like are you gonna turn it down, are you gonna turn down a volume?
The numbers as far as, people.
We're holding the line, yeah, we're basically where we were. Doesn't feel like progress, but it is progress because the number of agents.
My husband, it's the best paid initials are already.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Oh, Trying to remember. Oh, okay, so that's what I'm looking at.
What's the problem?
I thought you were talking, I was, I'm gonna get my seat on.
We're all like that, but that.
I'm up front, see in church, I'm trying to go to.
All right, well. All right. Well done. Well, happy November. It feels like happy Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving feels happier than I think the one that I'll have. I don't know. I love my family. This is more fun and more festive. Everything recorded. Claire and Smith family, I love you all. We are experimenting with a different approach to our technology. We're trying to continue to work to make Zoom friendly for our Zoom friends. So hi Zoom friends, and I'm talking in that direction. In case you're wondering why I'm like doing the stage thing, it's because of that. For whom is this your first Thanksgiving meeting? Just a handful of you. This is the best one of the year. So normally our team meetings are, content. Let's not folks. Content. We're covering a lot of ground, and we're covering a little bit of ground today, and we're going to spend a lot of time doing good. Raising money for KW Cares, hearing about another great nonprofit and some of the cool things that people are doing. There's still seats. Come on in. Oh shoot. Hang on a second. One note for Zoom folks, utilizing pins will help you see whether you want to see the screen or whether you want to see us. So please utilize those. All right, we're going to start our meetings the way we typically start them. I'd love to hear at least 3 people share something that they're grateful for, something or someone that they're grateful for. Then
I'm grateful for the Duttons, so they're gonna do the dessert off.
you're here. You're here. Kristen.
Yeah, I'm grateful for Nicole for all her help. I feel like I'm asking her for something every day. She's always there to help.
You're here. I'm grateful for Nicole as well. One more.
I'll go. I'm grateful that I was able to travel to Greenville with the locker room. And what I'm mostly grateful for is every time I'm around a bunch of other leaders and people like in family reunion, KW people, non-KW people, I come back with the thought that we are so lucky here. Not that people have bad situations, but when I hear the questions and the things that they're talking about at their brokerages, I'm like, wow. That's like basic to us because we're so far above where others are. So it definitely makes me come back feeling really grateful for our.
So a little bit of this. Yeah, Zarice, so bonus one. All right, we'll take it.
I'm grateful for our bowling team. Come hang out with us on Thursday. Soon to be Sunday.
Fair keys, right? This is like exhibition season, right? Gotcha. That's awesome. All right. Sam LaFew thought she was getting off the agenda today, and then I said, hey, can you help me out? So Sam, the illustrious Sam LaFew, let's give her a hand.
Oh, wow.
We shout out the people that are doing some good things. Sam, you take the first one.
Yes. Melissa Sanford ×2. Glad to see you here today too. Equity, opportunities for all. Melissa puts all of her effort into helping others succeed. Melissa Sanford has been very helpful to us with our new teaming. She's been available for questions, guidance, and any pointers. Yeah.
You're here. I am going to shout out Shakira Daniels, or someone shout out Shakira Daniels. We just went under contract together on one of our listings. Her hard work, patience, and persistence have played a key part in pulling this deal together. Her willingness to step up and be a team player has been on full display, and her commitment to putting her clients first is very apparent. Her passion for what she does is undeniable, and I'm proud to work with someone of her caliber. That's a great write-up. I think I know who that was, but I love that.
Hey, I have Joel Gladys. Success results through people. On a daily consistent basis, Joel has demonstrated his dedication to his clients.
Here. And finally-ish, because we're shouting out more people. Shouting out Sam Maley for teamwork. Someone writes, Sam is always there for her fellow realtors, offering her help, advice, and support whenever it's needed. Her kindness and willingness to lend a hand have made a real difference, not only to me, but to so many others. In a field that can sometimes feel competitive, Sam creates a sense of camaraderie. Realtors helping realtors is such a big deal, and Sam makes that happen every day. She has this incredible way of making me feel like you're never alone, no matter how challenging things get. I wholeheartedly recommend Sam for this recognition. She is a shining example of what it means to be a team player and an amazing colleague. All right. Hey, I love hearing you guys catch one another do good. So thank you, Sam. We appreciate you. What do we have next? Certainly, last but certainly not least on this, he can't be here today because he's caring for his mother, who has hurt herself recently. But let's shout out Eric Henry, who was recently named the Star Realtor of the Year, which is Rich, can you help me out here? What does AHWD stand for? Do you know?
I do not.
Okay. I'm glad I don't feel alone. That was what Star put up, so I'm like, I'm not going to take that off. Yes, Cassandra. Hard work to do. That is good. At home with diversity. Thank you, Sam.
The certification. I love that. All right, October's profit share, we're at $28,088.90, sorry. And year to date, that puts us at $361,678. Mark.
And so we've been thinking, how can we make profit share feel more real to you all? We announced how far we've come each year. And so I ran a little calculation to put it in perspective. So of those who have earned profit share year to date with KW, that's 102 of you, which is a pretty cool number. The average person has made just over $3,500 through the first 9 months or through the first 10 months of this year, excuse me. Monthly average earnings of $354. And if you use the 4% safe withdrawal rate, so for people who are into kind of retirement calculators, things like that, basically a financial manager would say, hey, you can draw down 4% of your portfolio a year safely and you're not going to run out of money. So it's, as people are approaching retirement, it's the number people use. You would have to have $106,287 invested in a mutual fund in order to create that kind of revenue. And so just wanted to put in perspective what profit share can be. You don't have any risk in the company, and it's an opportunity for you to grow your world in ways that you may not be doing on your own. So just putting in perspective, congrats to the 102 that have earned some this year.
So I know that I've been keeping you posted as we go on how much We've donated to KW Cares, and so far we are at $6,000. This QR code is if you would like to donate separately. I do have one printed for if you win a dessert auction, you can scan it, pay me today.
And we'll have it up during the auction as well.
That's wonderful. If you want to write a check or have cash, I can also accept your card. And while we're on the topic, Shonda is somewhere.
She's in the house. Comes around.
Shonda is
Yeah.
in the house, and Stephanie, I hope is on Zoom.
She
If not,
is. Yep.
Stephanie is on Zoom and the rest of the web family. We just wanted to take a second to say thank you. I know that it wasn't an official KW project that you guys went down to help with, but we wanted to recognize that charitable act and we appreciate that. It helps build our culture and it helps build value in your personal lives. So thank you.
Yeah, both of them went down, both sets went down to North Carolina after Helene to do relief work and this captain was down. Walk the walk. I asked you for pictures, I have an ulterior motive about that.
Cassandra joined my photos.
Ah,
I
okay.
was thinking about using a sneaky name, but then I was like, is that weird?
The jig is up. All right, I wanted to invite up.
Skipping me. I did have something extra this month, which I normally don't. I do, while we're all in the same room, just want to share. I will be taking some time off at the beginning of December. If you do not know this about me, I lost 115 pounds. And I am. I'm having the reconstructive surgery to get all of that taken off. So I am super excited, but I will be out. The team is very capable of handling anything that comes our way while I'm out, but that will be. He's not even in the email, sorry.
Oh, right on it.
Oh, no.
But I will be out. I am going to try to be at the holiday party, but if I do not seem like myself, that's why. So, thank you.
We're excited for you.
Okay.
All right, with that, I'd like to invite up Jeanette, who is a new member of KW Legacy Group and of the Melissa Sanford team, having worked in an operations role for some time and then recently got licensed in the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. So Jeanette runs a nonprofit that I'd love for you to come and tell us about briefly.
Okay, great. Wow.
Yeah, come on, you got this. I'm here with you.
All right, no, I'm good. I like to talk. So,
Yes.
I, not only myself, but my family runs a nonprofit called Sawyer's Wish. This was a dream of ours out of something that was terribly tragic. My son was diagnosed with cancer. Not only was he diagnosed with cancer, he was also diagnosed with leukemia at the same time. So he was a dual diagnosis. On top of all that, it was the same week COVID hit. So not only were all of your worlds coming to a crash and trying to navigate that, ours was as well. Sawyer is one of 9 children that my husband and I have. And so during that time, we were struggling to figure out how to run life with COVID, with cancer. Sawyer was extremely depressed, struggling. During that time, he was locked in his little hospital room. 4 square walls is what he saw for 9 straight months, never left. That wasn't because of anything of what he had, it was strictly due to COVID at the time. So there was a little boy who shared a room. We never met this little boy, but we could hear him scream, we could hear him cry every night for just the pain that he struggled with. And when we were going through it, my brother asked, what can we do to help? And I said, well, you can't bring food because we're not allowed to have food. You can't bring a lot of things because COVID stopped all that. I asked the hospital staff, what can my brother do to help me, my family, and my son find joy in all of this? And he said sheets. So he wanted colorful, fun, exciting sheets because if you know, you're at a hospital, it's dark white, it's scary. And when you're a little kid, you don't know anything that's going on. So if you could have something that brings you comfort, that makes you feel like you're at home, your bed sheets, because as a cancer patient, you're stuck in a bed most of the time. So my brother, thankful to Target, has shipped hundreds of sheets to Akron Children's during that time to help bring joy to all the children there. Out of that, Make-A-Wish asked Sawyer, what would you like to do? And he goes, I want every kid to feel like I feel. And that was joy, that was happy. Even though he was going through something terrible, he felt love, and joy. So Make-A-Wish said, I'm sorry we can't do that, but we could do something else. So we did something else. But because Make-A-Wish couldn't do it, my family started this nonprofit. It's called Sawyer's Wish. We started donating just bed sheets, all different kinds, to all of the hospitals in the United States, calling, asking if we could do it. We are partnered with multiple, over hundreds of hospitals in the United States. We're also across the seas, so we're all over, just trying to bring joy to other children that are unfortunately long-term hospital care. We're not focused just on cancer, leukemia patients, we're on all children that are long-term care. So because of Melissa's generosity, she has partnered with us to do a holiday donation drive. And if you can't do sheets, we do like have our little QR code where you can donate. And then that money goes towards strictly funding that. We also have worked with child life specialists in all the hospitals. Not only do they need just sheets for kids to make joy and happiness come to life for them, but they ask for different items. Because as again, a parent and having a son that was a patient, when we were stuck with COVID, we didn't get any of these things because they didn't want contamination, all of that. But now that we're back and we're allowed to do those things, we'd love to be able to provide other things that can bring joy to kids who are stuck in a room for long periods of time.
It's awesome.
So
Passing those out, we'll be posting the info on the Facebook page as well with the video that.
yes, I do have, yeah, we have about a 3-minute video that explains, and you'll get to see my son, he's in the video, and my brother. I don't do that stuff, so I allow those two to do all of that, so.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Thanks, Jeanette.
I appreciate it.
Raise your hand if you have an empty seat next to you. We have,
Come on in.
3 or 4. People in the back, come on in. We got four seats available. Red Rover, Red Rover. Tammy, come on in. Sandy, come on in. I'll take it all.
Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Le baby. Lauren should be co-hosting.
Andy, sorry.
We got a couple more constants in space. Thank you. All right, with that, we would like to welcome our new agents. I think your person behind me is weird. Where is that? All right, I'd love to welcome Eli Beachy, a newly licensed out of our
It's okay, go ahead.
test office.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, my name on here. I'm going. All right, Matt, is it Zerker or Zercher? Zerker, okay. He and Jeanette go together. Jake McCurdy, who's lurking in the back, probably with this half gallon of water. Welcome, Jake. Oh, someone didn't get their picture in. Jeanette, who we've just met. Brian Sherwood is a beautiful little feline. I tell you, we warn you, if you don't get your picture in. And then Donna Holbrook out of our Mansfield office as well. Join me in welcoming these wonderful. Want to do that?
Sure.
Thank-
Why not? All right. Our October cappers are Nick Rock, who I know is in here, and
Yeah.
Tina Magnoli, who is on Zoom.
She's zooming. Couple more.
Oh, all right. We've got Jared Dutton, who's around here somewhere.
Better be, right?
He is, he's back there.
I'm scared if he's not.
He's here.
And then we have Alexis DeLuca, whose new name is Miss Salko.
Salko.
Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations also, as always, to, this is a great big list of top producers. So great work. If you're on this list, it means you sold at least 3 homes or $500,000 in volume. So give yourselves a hand. Let's also not on the list, I want to shout out Jason LaCourte. He'll be in the November list because he joined us on Friday, but Jason comes to us from another KW office. He's moving back down this way. He's originally from the Canton area. Jason's a grinder. He's the first 2 days out the gate. He's been in the office before any of us have. So Jason's glad to have you and way to get after it. Impressed by you. All right, without further ado, back fresh from New England with his Boston accent. Rich, how's it going?
Good morning, I'm good, thanks, guys.
Yeah, your best stage positioning, yeah.
Gonna have to look over here, I guess, too, so. Yeah, NAR convention was really good. It was in Boston, first time there, kind of nice city. It was the same weather we have here, so not so great. But nonetheless, good information, lots of good stuff happening with NAR. The first thing I'm gonna talk about a little is Kubicasa. Have any of you guys used Kubicasa or heard of it? Okay, so we've got two. All right, so you'll be happy to know that MLS Now has partnered with Kubicasa. It is now a free service to all agents to use. I guarantee all agents won't use it, so you should use it and stand out. It is a floor plan for any home. It is free. So you go in, you take your phone, you do just a video. All you do is walk around and video all of the rooms. It can be a complete disaster. It doesn't matter. All it's doing is getting the floor plan of the house and gives you the dimensions of the rooms and the total square footage. For an extra $15, it will give you a 2D image. And for another $15, I think it is, or 65 total, it will be a 3D image. So it's pretty nice. You can do it yourself. You do it on your phone. You can pay extra if you need it within 24 hours, or it's free in more than 24 hours. I can tell you, I've done it multiple times so far, and I'm getting it in under 24 hours. And it's amazing to be able to have that. There are a lot of agents that probably won't utilize it, so I say it's a free service. You're paying for it, use it. Gives you an opportunity to show your value. It gives you a great opportunity to show your value. And you can download it as a PDF and put it in supplements, or you can actually download it as a JPEG, have it in your photos. So pretty nice. All right, talk a little bit about buyer representation agreements. So we have, we've talked about whether or not you can increase or should be increasing your compensation on those documents. And basically NAR and the attorneys are saying, no, do not do that. You can amend the buyer agency agreement, but you cannot round it up or go up. So if I take a 2.5% with my buyer and I go to a property that they're offering 3%, I cannot cross that out of my buyer agency agreement and put 3% in. Whatever you negotiate is the first time that you negotiate it, that's what you pay. Now, we had a little bit of conversation about what happens if that buyer's agreement expires and you sign a new one. Fine, you can change it then, but changing it in the middle of an agreement or at any point in time actually will be considered steering. So we had some pretty good legal discussions about what the attorneys are looking for at all of us and trying to make examples of all of us. And believe it or not, we are all unfortunately in this business together, but they are looking for mistakes that we are making or new things to sue us on. So it was kind of like a scared straight type situation, if you will. And then don't agree to sign. I know we originally said that if your client says to you, hey, I don't want to see any properties that are offering buyer agent compensation, go ahead and put that in the agreement, sign it. They're saying absolutely not, do not do that. That will be considered steering and you will be creating an ethics violation and possibly a lawsuit for yourself as well. So basically what you need to understand is whatever buyer agent compensation you get on your agreement, that's what you're going with. And you're not changing or deviating from that whatsoever. So they're not saying you can't go down and you can't try and get a deal together, but you cannot go up. So please know that. I'm sorry.
I'll fight you.
Well, you can fight another broker. I don't want to lose you, Scott, but I don't want to go down with you.
I'm just saying in the future, they gotta get
And
ready.
just so you know, I
Can't have it
the
one
rest
right
of
after
these
the
people
other.
are on my side, beat you up, so. All right, MLS notice about Teams. It's pretty exciting. They actually have some new stuff coming as well. So let's say, for example, I have a team, there's 5 agents on my team, but unfortunately, I'm not the rainmaker on my team, right? So I am on Mark's team, let's say, and I'm getting ready to close something out in the MLS because I've had a deal with, let's say, Diana. And Diana's like, oh geez, I know I had a deal with Rich, but I know he's on a team. I don't know whose team he's on. Well, guess what? All of that's gonna go away soon. You're gonna be able to list your team name in the MLS and all of your agents under that team. So you will be able to close it out under Rich Cosgrove, which will then close it out under that team name. So that would be really nice feature. All right, first time home buyers, so some statistics, Lawrence Yoon, which is the chief, chief economist for NAR, thank you. He was at NAR conference, and so he gave some tidbits I'd love to share with you, which was pretty cool. So first time home buyers, 1985 versus 2024. Married couples in 1985, 75% of buyers were married couples in 1985. Only 50% are married couples in 2024. Single women were 11%, get ready, in 1985. In 2024, they are 24% of buyers, right? Unmarried couples was 4% back in 1985. It's moved up to 12% in 2024. And single men, we haven't changed a lot. We were 9% in 1985, we're at 11% now. So, single women out there buying houses and setting the world on fire. Yeah, right. And then it's no secret, all cash buyers. I mean, we've all seen cash buyers lately. There's quite a lot of them. 26% of all buyers in 2024 have been cash buyers, and 31% of those were actually repeat buyers, and 9% were first-time home buyers. Isn't that kind of crazy? They're a first-time home buyer, 9% cash. So that's coming, that generational wealth that's getting passed down. People are able to buy houses with cash. Great. All right, and then the last little bit of it, home sales, they're estimating for 2025 and 26. Now, these are estimates. He was able to give us a little bit better now that we know who won the election versus before. But he is projecting that home sales are going to be up 9% in 2025 and up 13% in 2026. New home sales will be up 11% in 2025 and up 8% in 2026. Median home price is actually going to only go up 2% in the next 2 years, is what they're projecting for 2025 and 26. Mortgage rates, I know that our lenders can talk more about that, but they're saying basically they're probably going to stay near around 6%, even though the Fed is probably going to cut rates 6 to 8 times over that period. They're saying the average is probably going to be right around 6%. And job gains for both 2025 and 26 are going to be near 2 million jobs each year. So not a bad thing. They're not saying that we're going negative. At least home sales are going up. Love to see more new home sales, and that's across the country as the nation. That's not just locally. So obviously we know real estate's local in the state. So that's what I got for you.
Thanks. Super helpful. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate you. Hey, there's Kobe Casa. It's cool. Kevin, our friend, Kevin, just recently gave some great gifts to our PLC. Chat a little bit about gratitude. Watch out for the speaker.
Pardon me.
Yeah. How's it going, Kevin?
It is fantastic, but it's getting better.
I like it. Don't forget your
That's how
friends
you
on
see
Zoom
it.
this
When
year.
your clients ask you, how you doing today? Say, I'm fantastic, but I'm getting better. All right. So, I want to share a couple things with you guys. I think almost everybody here knows what I do. If you don't know who I am and what I do, raise your hand. Okay. So like 1 or 2 people in the room. I will get to what it is I do and why I do it and how I do it. But I wanted to share some thoughts with you guys. Has anybody here read the book, The Go-Giver by Bob Burg? Okay, hands way up if you've read it. Okay, awesome book. Something that I kind of use as a manifesto for my business is The Go-Giver. And then another book is called Giftology by John Ruhlin. But in The Go-Giver, there are 5 laws of stratospheric success. First one is the law of value. And what the author says there, Bob Burg says, your true worth is determined by how much you give in value, how much more you give in value than you make, or than you take in payment, rather. So how much more you give in value than you take in payment. The law of compensation is your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. The law of influence is your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests first. Okay, sometimes that's a tough thing to do, isn't it? We all deal with the temptation to look out for ourselves. The law of authenticity, the most valuable gift you have to offer is yourself. And the law of receptivity is the key to effective giving is to stay open to receiving. And I want to share a story with you. I read this in high school. Probably a lot of people had to read this in high school. It's a short story called The Gift of the Magi. Is anybody familiar with that one? Gift of the Magi? So I just have a summary here. I'm not going to read the whole story to you. But in this story, Della and Jim Young, they're in love. They live a meager life, but it's Christmas Eve. Both Della and Jim yearn to find the best gift for their significant others. Unbeknownst to each other, both Della and Jim are pondering selling their most prized possessions. Now for Jim, that was this watch that his grandfather had passed down to his father and he passed down to him. And he had this watch that it was more important to him to get something for Della than it was for him to keep and hang on to that watch. So he went and he sold that watch. The reason he sold the watch was to give Della some really nice combs because she had the most beautiful long hair. Well, guess what Della decided to do so she could buy a chain for Jim's watch? She sold her hair for a wig. So both of them come home with a gift that really doesn't have as much value as, it's not the perfect gift anymore, right? But the moral of the story is that the most important gift you can give is yourself and just serve others. Put the person that you care about above yourself, right? And it's hard for us to do that sometimes, but it's something that, you know, I feel like when we do that, we bring that to our business, we bring that to our life. It changes everything, you know, when we're really serving others and not just trying to, you know, get the next sale or get the next deal or whatever. So, now as far as what I do, I'm the Cutco man. I sell knives. And somebody suggested I juggle them, but I'm not falling for that again. So I sell knives, and what I do is actually I've been with Cutco for 29 years. If you're not familiar with Cutco, it's been around for 75 years. The company's been in business. This is our 75th anniversary. And what we do is we specialize in helping agents give gifts that are going to have a long-term impact on the relationship with their client. A lot of times when you give a gift, you give something that's, consumable, like a gift basket or a gift card or dinner out. Those things are easy and they're universal. And that's why we tend to gravitate toward those things, because then you don't have to think about the perfect gift for every client. I know some agents do that. And what they find is that they spend a little too much time on that part of their business, trying to figure out what is this perfect gift for this client, right? So what I try to do is help agents put a system in place. And there's really 3 reasons why agents love working with us. Marcy can tell you how much she loves the scissors that she gives to her clients. I know Carol's been giving Cutco for like 15 years. She loves it, Carol Cooper. And what we do is we engrave it with your logo, name, and phone number. Now I have samples here that don't have a logo and name and number on it, but I have those the logos outside. In the meeting or the dining area out there where we're going to be dining. But we engrave your logo, name, and phone number. What this does is 3 things. First of all, it brands you, right? How often do people use knives? Raise your hand if you've used a knife in the last 7 days, right? So raise your hand if you've ever sold a home that didn't have a kitchen. All right, so every home you sell has a kitchen, right? Everybody uses knives and everybody uses them at least once a week or so. So you're getting a gift that's gonna last forever. Now with Cutco has a forever guarantee. So that means that 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, your name is still gonna be in your client's kitchen every single day. One of my best clients, who's from up in Geauga County, she said to me, the thing I love when I give these gifts is that I know that knife is there and I'm in their kitchen with them every day, right? So you're not only serving the person purchasing the home, you're serving their entire family. That's a beautiful thing. The second thing it does is it gives you a tax advantage, because when you give a gift, who knows what the IRS will allow you to write off per gift cost wise. $25, right, Scott? So that law's been in rule since that rule's been in effect since the 70s, right? So that I don't know why they haven't increased that, but $25. But here's the deal. When you put your logo, name, and phone number on something, you don't write it off as a gift, you write it off as advertising. So now you get a full deduction instead of being limited to $25. And then the third thing is you now have a system in place, because every home you sell has a kitchen and everybody eats, you've got a gift on hand. So we get you a 6-month or 1-year supply of gifts. And then when you need a gift, you can just grab one and go. They come with a bow. And when you run low, you just let me know. All right. And so you can text me, shoot me a Facebook message. Hey, Kevin, I'm running low on gifts. I need more. We have something special today for you guys. All right. Now it looks like all the donations that you guys are doing going to KW. There's not Legacy Care. Is Legacy Care not a thing anymore?
No, it is.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be routed to KW Cares. Is that right?
Through Legacy Cares or okay. Because I put this on here, not I promoted Legacy Cares. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have a sale going now to Friday, okay? I wanna help you guys take advantage of this. If you've been thinking about dipping your toe in the Cutco pool and giving some Cutco as gifts, this is the perfect time to do it. Or if you just want some Cutco for yourself, because you don't think that giving knives is a good idea, that's okay too. But either way, what I'm doing for all you guys till Friday is when you buy 5 items you get a 6th item of equal or lesser value free. So that means if you just want to try out 6 gifts, we'll get you guys set up with 6 gifts. But I'm also gonna give a percentage of every single one of these sales from now till Friday to Legacy Cares, okay? So that's, you're welcome, that's, hey, we're all family here. Also, I'm giving away a Cutco carving set, okay? So you guys on the back here, just scan this, fill this out, and there is a question on there. This is, you scan this, you're not gonna get spammed by me, all right? If you scan this, it's gonna say, do you want Kevin to call you about gifts, okay? So if you say no, I won't, you'll get an email from me just saying, hey, it was great to see you at the meeting, but you're not gonna get a bunch of calls or spams or get on my list or anything like that, okay? So the reason I'm not giving the gift out today, the carving set, some of you guys already have a carving set, all right? Some of you guys may want a color that matches the Cutco you already have at home. So I wanna make sure that we make that work out. So what I'm gonna do is, you guys scan this, enter, and then I'm gonna do this drawing on Friday, and I'll send an email out to everybody that entered and let them know the drawing will be on a video and it'll come out to you guys, okay? And then you just let me know what color you want, or if you want to substitute something besides the carving set, and I'm gonna work with you, all right? So basically, you're gonna get about $200 worth of Cutco, if you win, so. All right, anything else I can answer, or, oh, by the way, just a plug here. I brought the world's most amazing cheesecake. This thing had better go for big money, all right? The girl who made this, she works at Grinders up in North Canton. And she's got this little bakery business on the side, and she brought a cheesecake over for our party on Saturday night. That thing was gone in like 20 minutes, okay? It is incredible, it's phenomenal. So world's most amazing cheesecake, bid it up.
Love it.
Right.
For those that are on Zoom, we will drop that,
Yes.
document in so that you can enter as well.
There you go.
So
All
we'll
right.
do that for you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. How's it going, my friend?
That's too bad, Mark, about yourself.
You got the last spot before the main event, so.
Appreciate it.
TT you up. You're betting 3.
Hello, everyone. I just want to start off with a thank you to each and every one of you. So it looks like this year's going to wrap up better for me than last year for APHW. So it's a perfect time. So thanks to each and every you. I always say your guys' success is my success, and that's not a lie. Obviously, we're not necessary to the transaction. We're a bonus and an add-on. So always appreciate you guys including us in the business. 2 things I do want to highlight. So I've been getting a lot of questions about the Hispanic brochures. So we do have brochures in Spanish, so native language speakers, help them out. Should be available for download on RealPro, so the PDF should be there. If you don't see that, let me know. So that way I can reach out to IT and make sure that those resources are available. And other marketing materials, it's KW branded, so that's another thing too that's great. Just part of our partnership. There is now a Cleveland NAHREP chapter, it looks like. I don't know how long that's been around. There is a meeting next week. So that's one of those things, if you have a lot of Hispanics and native Spanish speaking clients, make sure to check that out. I know they were looking for 50 folks on the Zoom. So it's just going to be a growing segment in the US. There's a lot of crazy statistics about how that's going to be a bigger part of the real estate business moving forward in the US. So I just encourage you, if it's a small piece of your business now, probably want to get bigger, or if it isn't, make sure to look into that, how to grow your business. Another big thing is I'm going to be offering the structural warranty. So I'm not sure how that's exactly going to shake out. I don't have any materials. Do have a meeting next week about that. So just reach out to me. If you work with builders, we're looking at small and medium builders, but that's something that we're going to be doing. They wanted to have us, the folks in the front line, versus a separate department. So that's something that I'm going to be working with. So if you have any questions or details, I'll be able to get that sorted out for you folks. Just reach out to me and then see how to help grow your business as well. So once again, that's all I got. Thanks to each and every one of you for a great 2024 so far, and look forward to 2025. And if you have any questions or you need anything from myself, feel free to reach out. I always want to help you guys grow your business, make more money. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Right. Well, I'm hungry, and I'm assuming that I'm not alone. I think that's what we got next. I'd like to invite up our favorites, the Dutton team. Jared, Joel, and Jack, I think I've seen each of you. Come on down. Yeah. Oh, we do that. Don't forget, we got folks on Zoom, so we're gonna be parading by.
We gotta make sure they get to see some of these.
Man, they got quite an assortment today. Yeah, I just gotta see this, man. Oh, Jay. Strawberry cheesecake, triple chocolate cake.
Oh, look at me. Yay, thank you. Oh, Scott, I don't have you. I'm not tall.
We know.
Point five. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Nicole's on the phone. Hold on, oh, Tina, hold on, I gotta put my phone down for a second. You know, just thinking business calls. Okay.
So funds are gonna be going to hurricane relief. We have a Venmo, QR code up there, or you can make a check out and get it to Cassandra as well. So with that.
Or cash?
Tina.
Or cash, sure.
Okay.
Or cash, you got
You'll
Bitcoin.
take cash?
Going.
Yes. Wow, you guys, you got the golden gavel today, huh? I gave you the big one. The heavy, so they're not bitten. Man, great crowd today.
That way you don't hear the echo.
People, we see
And then you'll hear me on the Zoom.
It's a lot of fun. I'm Jared Dutton. For those of you that don't know, my father, Joel Dutton, Jack Davis. We're with KW Commercial and Dutton Auctions. We're down in the basement now, so I don't get to see everybody as much being up here, but we love to do these dessert auctions. We love dessert. We love dessert, and man, we got a load today. What do you got the first one now?
That's a Cutco.
Kevin Cutco. I figured let's go ahead and get in. He just come off the. That was a hell of an endorsement he gave earlier for it.
I hope you took a bid on it.
Make sure they see it over there too, right? We want to show.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We don't want to. You want to cater to our
topic is that?
What's that say?
I can't, it says thank you. Strawberry top, there you go.
Strawberry topping, world's most amazing cheesecake. What do you want to get for it?
It's gotta be strawberry or cherry. Cherry,
Strawberry, I think. Strawberry or cherry.
50 bucks.
Go. Yeah, I like that. That's it. 50. It's like that. Make another bid. 60. We'll help you out. 50, 60, 60, 70. I get a 60 another bid down 70. I get a 60 bid down 70. You can't just bid on that. 80, 90. Christian, you can't get outbid by that.
Yeah.
You get 100. 90 and 100. There's rules to these options. 90 and 100. I get 90, 50, 100. I get 90, 100. Beth, you're in. 90 and 100 where? 90, 50, 100. 100. Thank you. You're in. Christian's in. 100, 110. I got 100 with you. 110. I got 100 with you. 110. 110, 120. 110, 120. 120. Go ahead. 120. Go 120, 130. And 130. And 120, 130. I got.
Hey, we're up to 130.
That you're in. 120.
Anybody on the line?
Thank you
We're good.
All right, we don't want to sell them out. They can do it anytime.
I'll be loud, sorry.
So Beth, your way, right in the middle, 120. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, next item we got.
That way I'll.
Pick anyone. Pick anyone you want.
There's Melissa's
Melissa's, decadent.
peanut butter pie.
And which Melissa does it say? Sanford, Melissa Sanford. That's gonna be good.
Oh, you got.
Show them online, folks.
Are you saying,
Right there.
are you saying the other Melissa can't?
I'm not saying the other Melissas can't cook. I'm just saying this Melissa, that's a good one.
I need to see what you guys got.
Yeah, get up in here. Very important bidder here, Jose. Get up here and take a look. You can stay up here as long as you want. All right, this is peanut butter pie. 25. Thank you, 25, 35, 35, 45, 55. Not 55, 65. I told you that's a good pie. 65, 75, 75, 85, where? I got 75, let me do 85, 75, 85, 95, and now 95, and there's back in on my right, so. It's Sam or Sam. 95, now 100, now 100, now 100, I got 95 with you. One more time, 100. 100, now 110. I got 100 with you, 110. My bid's back on my right. 100 with you, 110. Sold him $100 Sam for you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, sure. Get a little organized there.
Strawberry cheesecake, that's another beauty.
Does it say you donated it or?
Hey, hold on, so don't give you new information, staff bid.
Yeah, we'll do this one next time.
You guys got 3 lines.
That one is, Aaron Roby.
Aaron Roby. Aaron, I've never had your cheesecake, my man. He sells real estate, and he makes cheesecake, and he sells real estate. Who made that? I don't think so. No, that's a different. All right, so you have a list of things. Cause I want to say you don't. Oh, you're just doing that. All right, we're on names today. All right. All right, Roby's cheesecake. What are you gonna get for it? Give 25, let's go. Give 25. Give us 25, thank you, Chris. 25 and 35. I got 25, a little bit, 35, 35, for now 45. And now 45, 35, 45. I got 35, a little bit, now 45. Now, we got Kevin's most amazing cheesecake. I gotta believe Aaron's not far behind.
I didn't want to put this up right away.
I know Aaron, he's a go-getter. He's not gonna make it crack.
Jack said they're getting hot cheesecake, so.
50, 60. I get 50, 60. I get 60, 60. Thank you, now 70. And Chris is making the smart moves out. 60, 70, 70, 80. It's 70, 80. It's 70, but 80. She's back in 80, now 90. Now 90. 85. 85 online, now 90. And now 90. Don't let online get you out. 90, now 95. New bidder at 90, 95. And now 95. The bid's on site. Online, you're out. 90, now 95. And 90 bid 95. Front row's in. 90 bid 95. Better watch you raise your hand. Christian back in 95, and now 100, and now 100, and now 100, 85, 95, and 100. Much 100. I told you they got confidence in Aaron in that cheesecake. 100, 110, 100, 110. Anybody else? You're in back in the back. All right, sold him your way 100. Thank you so much, man. Your way, Norby. Okay, I'm here.
Can we do the cranberry cheesecake next? That one.
Cranberry cheesecake. Let's get that one going.
Where'd that one go? This one right here.
All right.
This is how.
Hands. Constance hands.
Here we go.
First name. All one name. Looks like a grand. That's awesome. That's a cranberry cheesecake. Yeah, good. That's made by Constance Dan. Wow. Oh, man.
And the topping is a 7-ingredient cranberry topping, complete with a very nice Cabernet.
We're gonna put it in the fridge on this.
Hey, Jared, you stay chill, right? Yeah, I got you.
Jared, you can't find that at Giant Eagle.
No.
I'll tell you what, Jack, when you go.
That's the only one you're gonna find today.
The only one you're gonna find it.
When you go to an auction, come home with something your neighbor doesn't have.
Your neighbor
There you
doesn't
go.
have.
Your neighbor doesn't have that. Hey,
Beauty.
thanks for Constance for, what looks like an amazing cheesecake. And that's cranberry, right?
Yeah.
Cranberry, 7-ingredient cranberry topping. Hi. Hi. Hi, some more than cheesecake. Cheesecake pie. Cheesecake pie. All right, what do you want to get for?
75.
75, and now 100. I get 75, and 100, take it, now 110, and 100, maybe 110, I got 100 here, would you go 110, back in 110, 110, 120, 120, and now 110, we get 120, 110, Kevin, you're in 120 to get back in, 110, 120.
It's the only one you'll find
120,
today.
130, 120, 130, 120, 130, 120, 120,
There's a lot going on with that topping.
There's 7 ingredients in that topping. 110, 120, 120, 130, 140, 140, 140, and 140. I got 130, but you get 140? Online, you can get it right now. Check, make sure that online knows. 140.
Hey, 140 online.
Young cause. 130, 140.
Who hasn't bid yet? Raise your hand.
Who wants no reason? 140. Becky, then 140, now 150, and 140, 150, anybody else 140, 150? So Kevin, your way, thanks so much, 140. There's just no name on it. It's fun, you gotta come to our auction. If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
Okay, this is confetti. This is nothing but bun cake, you know, there's.
Yeah,
show
yeah.
it on the camera too.
Jared, that's for Mercedes.
Mercedes, thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
I love
Mercedes.
nothing but cakes.
Nothing, there you
Nothing
go.
but cake.
And it's called confetti.
And that's a confetti pack.
Correct.
Now you can have some people over with this one. That's a big one. That's the big one. All right, what are you gonna get for it? Give 25. Give 25. Give 25. Thank you. 25. 35. Oh, hey, 45. Thank you. Now 45. 35. 45. Now 55. Now 55. 45 right here. 55 where? 50 help you. 50, 60.
I got 50, 60 up front. You're in 50, 60. I got 50, 50, 60, take me 60, now 70, and now 70. Are you phone bidding or are you bidding? All right, 60, now 70. That's not 70. 60, 70, 60, 70. You're in the phone. Get 70, 80, and 70, 80, and 70 bid back up front, 70, 80, where 70, 80, everybody else. 70, 80, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, she's back in, 80's the bid, 90 where? They like this.
Go ahead, go
80,
ahead,
90?
go ahead,
So,
go ahead.
go, your way, $80, thank you very much. Tina Bagnoles, thank you, Tina Bagnoles. What would you have done? Been against her. You did that extra on risk, man. Tina's got deep pockets, I ain't messing with that. Hey, something kind of nice, let's switch it up.
nice Italian dinner.
Totally rad. Oh, this is Shonda. They make their, so Shonda and her husband, this is really cool.
Okay.
They make this totally rad marinara and meat sauce, right? There's a meat sauce in there, just marinara. But, so take a look.
That's marinara,
Nice.
meat sauce.
Very good. Marinara.
You gotta have a dinner, right?
Gotta have it dinner, right? Gotta have it dinner. So Shonda, thank you very much for donating this basket. Plus your line.
Got the double diamond, Napa Valley,
There you go.
coming out for 2018.
Okay. How about your bread?
Yes, organic pasta and 2 jars of our sauce.
All right, take a look at that basket. And those of you online, so you got the spaghetti, homemade spaghetti dinner and wine basket donated by Shonda. Thank you very much. Get 25, we'll go. 25, thank you. 35, 35. I got 25, 45, and now 45, and now 50, 55, and now 65, 65, and now 75. In the back, 65, 75, 75, and now 85, and now
Go ahead,
85,
go ahead.
75, and now 85.
Go ahead, Joe, I'll tell you when you're paying too much. When I go there,
Walk back up. 85, and now 95, 85, 95, 85,
Go ahead,
and now
go
95. Anybody else?
Here we go.
95.
Online, get in there.
Now 100.
Go ahead.
You thought you were paying 180.
Yeah, we weren't getting much change.
There's a bottle of it from Napa. Plus you were shot in sauce.
Hey, ask them who wants a nice romantic night at
Date
home.
night in. Raise your hand. I guess they don't. I want to with the girls.
My caddy was like that. Caddy wants a nice night at home.
Where am I at? Katie, are you back in? I didn't knock Diane.
90.
100. Diane is
Go ahead.
100. 100, now 110.
110.
100, now 110. Okay, now 120. And now 120.
Go ahead, go ahead.
120, 110, 120. So 110, your way, Diane.
Hey, what time's dinner?
Next single, can you come?
What time's dinner? Let me know, okay. You gotta let me know.
Yeah, she'll let you know. Hey, all right. You just paid $100 for that sauce. I don't think it's not just anybody. Yeah, you're a great guy, but you're not.
You're a good guy, Jack, but I mean, I don't know. Hey, coach, don't forget about our online people over there.
Yep,
Amy
online.
Lynn's cut off cookies.
Here's the next item online.
My wife's business, Hamlin Sweet Shop, she's an old bakery, it's my wife's business. so-
Jeff, thank you. All right.
That's Jeff White's business.
That's Jeff White's business. That's Amy Lynn. Tell us a little bit about them cookies you've been eating all these years.
All the time. Used to be
Hey,
customized.
She can custom make any type of cutouts, logos for your special occasions. See Jeff, Amy Lynn's cookies, report back to us, 25. Give 25, 25, 30, 40.
Yes.
It took you 40, give 50 to get in. I can put it in, now 60, 70, 70, 80, and 70 to 80.
Go ahead, go ahead.
80, now 90, and now 90, and now 90, now 90, you're in, 80, 90, I get 80, 90. 90, now 100, and now 100, and now 100.
There's auction etiquette. She has to bid twice. She can't bid once.
It's not in the middle of everything. Got it, thank you, 110, and now 110, and now 110, 100 bid, now 110, 110, 120, and now 120.
Go ahead.
And now 120, 120, and now 130, and 130.
Back online here.
120, 130. Yeah, Amy Lynn can make some cookies. 120, 130. So 120, Caitlin, you're in. 120.
Total cheesecake.
I'd like to do
There.
some marketing.
Yes, get back there, get some marketing done.
You've got a chocolate cookie crust with a layer of pecan caramel on top, chocolate cheesecake, regular plain cheesecake with chocolate and caramel drizzle and chocolate coffee. I did, and even you probably freeze if you get it quickly and wrap it tight.
Hey, online, you got to
There's
see
a lot
that.
of things you gotta get home quick.
Here's all the ingredients there. Chocolate cookie crust, caramel pecan layer, chocolate cheesecake layer, plain cheesecake, and chocolate and caramel drizzle with pecan.
Liz, Sanders.
I'm
telling you what.
back.
Hey, again, going back to getting something that you can't make at home,
I'll tell you what.
because you have to have Liz there to make it at home.
Chocolate cookie, caramel pecan layer, chocolate cheesecake, plain cheesecake.
Hey,
chocolate-
get 50, let's go, get 50.
Yeah.
70, I've got 100, 140. I got 125, I got 135, 135, I got 135, 145, I got 155, now 165.
Go ahead,
Now
go ahead.
165, and now 165. Yep, 65, now 75. Take it. 65, now 175.
200.
Here we go. Here is a dandy. Look at the ingredients there. Pecan,
I'm saying.
caramel,
Those guys, 225, 250, and 250, and 250. Did you say 250, 250, 275, and 275, and 250, 275? She's in, 250, 275.
Oh, wow. How long you're up?
275.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You said 300, 300, not 3 and a quarter. 300, not 3 and a quarter. I told you, man, this is the 300, 3
3 and a quarter. You're up.
Yeah, man, looking for 3 and a quarter. We have 300 with Jack. And since you did, we'll do 310, if that helps you. Save $10, get on that spin.
Next time you get 400, Jared.
Well, we didn't tell them there's a buyer's premium, 20%.
300, 310, anybody else? Your way, 300.
I'm in down front.
300, 310.
Hey, thanks for the business.
So 300, Liz cheesecake, jump.
Yeah, thank you.
Sneaky, baby. I didn't even know. She's a veteran. She knows. She wasn't gonna get in that fight. Let people know. Thanks, Andrea.
Hey, the misunderstanding was they thought he was getting 300.
It's a win-win-win. It's open it back up. So, okay, I got 300, 310.
No, I heard him say she.
Yeah, I think he's gotta go to 310. She.
310.
We're
320. 325, 350. 325, 350. Tina, you can get in at any time. 325, 350. 350, you're now 375. 350, you're now 375.
That was the principle of it already.
350, 375. Andrea's in at 350, 375.
Close it out, Shannon.
So 350, Andrea's in. I know you can remember that. See, that's how, that's how much fun we can have today. All right, what do we got next?
We're going down here to the pumpkin roll, Taylor's.
Kayla's pumpkin roll. Kayla makes a great pumpkin
How
roll.
about the plate?
Pampered chef.
Pampered chef.
What goes with it?
Okay, pampered chef plate. So they see it online?
Hey, the plate goes with it. It's a Pamper Chef plate and it's Kayla's pumpkin roll.
Kayla's pumpkin roll.
Did you just name it or did you make?
I made it.
She named it that. She made that. She wants to see the plate. Ginger says, give me that plate. Give 25. Give 25 to start of the pumpkin. 25, thank you. 35, 35, 45. Enough 45, 35, 45, 45. Enough 55. Sam's in, 45. Enough 50. Enough 50, 50, mid 60. Enough 60, 60, 70. I got 60.
Got a fight going on here, Gary.
I took her 60. Okay, 70, 60, 70, 70, 80. And now 80, 70, 80. I got 70, mid 80. Ginger's in. 70, 80. Anybody else? 70, 80. So 70 down front. Ginger, thanks so much.
Oh, here it is, probably right
Gotta
there.
get some more separation.
Boston, cream cheesecake.
Ooh, nice, Boston cheese.
Boston,
Boston cream cheesecake.
Boston cream cheesecake, there's a meeting.
By Cliff, thank you, Cliff.
All righty.
Now Cliff didn't make that. Hey, no, that's cheese. Boston cream cheesecake. Go ahead and say that to his face back there.
Hey, I'm not gonna go back there.
But thank you very much. Boston cream cheesecake, give 25. Give it 25.
Yeah,
Take 25. Now 35. 25, 35. I got 25, 35. Where? 25, 35. 18, 25, 30. No. 25 and now 30. 25 and now 30. Take it 30 and now 40. 40 and now 50. And now 50. And now 50. And now 70. And now 70. And now 70. You make it 80. 70, 80.
I'll line you out.
80. I took her 75. Now you can get back in for 80. You're saying 75 here, 80 where? 75 and 80. Good news is it's only $5 bit. 75, 80, 80. Thank you. Now 85. 85.
85.
And now 90. 85 here. 90 where? 85 and now 90.
It only-
Back in.
It only hurts when
90.
you write the check anyway.
I'm waiting online for a response.
Did they say it?
Not yet.
Got a good bidder on the phone. 85, 90. But we'll wait for
I'm
it.
waiting on Holly to be Draper.
I'll wait on Holly.
Get it, Holly. Do it, Holly.
90, 90 now 100. Now she gotta go. She just cost herself $5. 90 now 100. And now
Holly,
100,
just say yes.
100, now 110. 100, 110. 100, 110. You're in the back. Mercedes got you. 100, 110. Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Didn't Rich just come from
120,
Boston?
130, 120, 130.
Didn't Rich just come from Boston? Shouldn't he be out
It
there?
should be here. 120, 130. What's back there? 120, 130. You're in. 120, 130. Anybody else? 130? Sold 120 on the phone. Yeah, thank you very much.
Hey, Chad, the next item here is homemade apple crisp.
With ice cream.
Oh, with ice cream.
Hey, yeah, homemade apple crisp.
But there's ice cream.
Whose home was it made by?
They said
Caitlin's homemade.
There's ice cream.
Yes, in the freezer. Yep. Apple crisp. Caitlin Berry. Yep, apple crisp. Caitlin Shepherd's apple crisp with ice cream. Get 25. Get 25. 25, 35, 45, 45, 55, 55, 65, 65, 75, 75, and now 85, and now 85, and now 95, and now 95, and now 100, and now 100, and now 100. Jack, you're at 95. Give 100. Get back in at 100. 95 and 100.
The only difference is she's gonna have, what is it? It's apple crisp.
It's Caitlin Shepherd apple
Chris.
crisp with
Apple
ice
crisp.
cream in the freezer.
She's gonna have it and you're not.
Tell her the good news for $5.
For $5,
She can get back
you
in.
can have it and
There we
you're
go.
not.
So 95, give 100, 95 and 100.
Anybody else?
Yeah, 100, thank you. I knew that was worth $5. 100, now
That's a
105.
good $5.
100 and 105. Go
Go back
back in.
in.
Shaking her head the wrong way. You just got yourself some apple crisp.
Online
here. Thank you very much. Okay,
I know.
peanut butter. We got our peanut butter request back here.
Let's sell this one for peanut butter.
All right.
All right.
Hey, we have an Oreo cake.
But we're looking for peanut butter, but we've got Oreo.
We did
Which-
sell- we did sell peanut butter.
Just hold this tight so this doesn't get. That's so. There we go. Oh, look at that.
Whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
hey.
whoa.
Take a lap around there.
So that on here. This is the Oreo cake. There's a beauty right there.
It's
a real beauty. Cindy Carpenter with the Oreo cake. Cindy, you have a special story about that one.
Pretty.
Hey, on the Oreo cake donated by Cindy Carpenter. Take a look. Is it homemade? Yeah, it's homemade. No. Wasn't gonna hurt him. It's usually your daughter does make it. Cake got left. I get it.
I have somebody online that's gonna bid $100 for the Oreo cake.
Okay. Whoa, who is that somebody?
Holly Van Riper.
Holly, you're in. 100. Thank you.
I also have somebody online that says they'll go to 125.
125. Let's just have an online auction. 125 and now 150. You're in. 125, 150. Are they in? 125, 150, 130, 140, 130, 140.
Online is out.
130.
Online's out.
And now 140, 130, 140. You guys can bid here. 140, 130, 140. I bet Tina's at 130. 140, okay, 150, 140, 150, 140. What happened to all that online steam? They can't just do that to me. Gotta bid more than once. Holly.
Get back in there one more time. That's Oreo. You're in at 140, 150. Anybody else? 140, 150.
Yep,
Amy,
there it
150,
is.
160,
I knew it.
155, and now 160, and now 160, and now 170, and now 170, 160, 170, 160, 170, 160, 170. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Come on, Holly.
170.
170, 180, 170, 180.
You're over there.
Don't let her do that. 180, 190, 180. She's not giving up. 180, 190. 180, 190.
Are we going?
Sold him 180. Amy, I thank you very much. 180. I'm sorry, but there's another chance coming up.
There's another chance coming up.
Jack,
I gotta let everybody get something.
you wanna hear what it is, or you wanna hear the nutrition tag?
Oh, no, get rid of that.
It says a double layered German chocolate cake.
8-inch double layer German chocolate cake.
To 7, don't you?
Yes. Donated by
7-inch German chocolate
Tammy?
cake.
Tammy.
Who donated?
We donate that now.
All right, well, it's donated. Certainly appreciate it. We found it here. Yeah. It was in the kitchen. We took it from American Title. 7-layer German chocolate cake. Give 25. Give 25. 25, 35, 25, 35. Online's in. 25 and 30 help you. 25 and 30. I get 25, other people give 30. 30, thank you, Jeff. 30, 35, not 40. Give that 60, 70, 70, 60, 70. Jeff's back in at 60. 70 where? I got 60, 70. Anybody else? 60, 70.
70 online.
70's online. Now 80, 70, 80, 80, now 90, and now 90, and now 90, 80, 90. 80's here, 90 where? 80 Jeff's in, 90 out, you're out online. 80, 90, 90, thank you. Now 100, 90 and 100. She's back in. 90 now 100. 100 online, fair warning. 90's here, 100. 90 and 100. Sold them. 90 your way. Told you, Tina, you're back in. 90 go.
Okay.
Well, coming down the whole thing, it looks like.
It's an old plate. Can you hear me? Can you say Germany?
It's a mark plate.
Can you say Germany? Can you read it? No. I don't like that.
Oh, you should have recognized that plate.
There's no.
I can't even see. Green Danishes, 6 in
I
it.
think it says Germany.
Yeah.
It's a vintage
With the
plate.
vintage
Oh,
Antioch
yeah.
plate.
It is an old plate.
A little fluted plate. Little fluted plate. With 6 Danishes on it.
And it's probably worth like
spilling it.
500 by itself. In the plate.
Plate could be worth 500. We don't know.
It's an antique.
But it is an antique.
Did you know a donut without a hole?
A donut without a hole is a Danish. I learned that a long time ago. I thought it was a little croissant flaky crust.
Interesting.
I don't think Andrea believes you. She's like, I don't know. All right, the plate with the Danish. Give 25. Give 25. 25. Thank you, Kevin. 25, 30. Give 25 and 30. Anybody like a Danish in the morning? 25 and 30. Yeah. Thank you, Nick. 30. 35. 30 bid 35. Nick, you're in. 30 bid 35. 30 bid 30. 30, 30. Did saying 35, 35, now 40. And now 40. Go ahead, 40. 40 bucks. Thank you. 40. Now 45. 40 bid 45. 45, now 50. And now 50. 50, thank you. Now 55. And now 55. Took your 50, Nick. 55 where? 55 and now 60. And now 60. And now 60. 60, 65. And now 65. 60's in back there. You're in 65. And now 70. And now 70. I got 65, baby. 70. Got you in. 65 and 70. You think? 70. Thank you. 75. New bidder in. 75 and now 80. And now 80. And now 80. 75 and now 80. And you went back in at 80. 80 bid 85. And 85 and now 90. And now 90. And now 90. 85, 90. 90 bid 95. 90 bid 95. Got Aaron in at 90. 95, you went back in. And now 100. And now 100. And now 100. I told you that was a good plate. 95 and now 100. 95 and 100. That's it. Give 100, Aaron. 95 and 100. Anybody else? Last call. 95 and 100. Sold him 95 your way, Jeff. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, we found some peanut butter.
There you go. Peanut butter patty. Sandy's frosted soft peanut butter cookies. That's peanut butter cookies. Is that peanut butter?
Got some
cookies?
peanut butter here online.
Yeah, look at that.
Who don't, I don't see
Where's
it.
this peanut butter? Donated by.
There's one, two.
Well, they're Sandy's. Sandy's. Frosted peanut butter cookie. Does it right on the label. 25. 25.
35, 45, 35, 35, 45, 40, now 55, now 55, 55, now 65. Where's that peanut butter people at? 55, now 65. They're here. 55, 75, and 75, 75, 85, 85, 85, now 95, now 95, 95, now 105, now 105, 100 will help you. I got 95, now 100, 95 and 100, 95 and 100. Give the extra $5 for the peanut butter. There's not very many peanut butter back.
That's
here.
the last
That's
one.
it. So if you're a peanut butter person, this was not the year for you, and this is what we got. 95 and 100. Got you 95, 100. Nick, you went back in. 100 else? What else? Sold them online, 95.
Erica Chalco.
Erica Choco. Thank you, Erica.
Hey, Jared, here is Grandma the Great's cheesecake bits.
Grandma the Greats.
On Tuesday.
92 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, boy.
Tell you what.
No, I. Oh.
Grandma the Greats cheesecake bites. Look at that. She's 92 on Tuesday.
Online, take another look.
You know how good they were. 150, 170. Yes, yeah, the container will go with it. 150 here, 170, 170, 175. Yeah, 200. You know, that's a making something here. Whenever they take over, you just let them do it, and they know. She knows something that we know. She's at 200. Give 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. 200, 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. 225. And 250. I took just 2 and a quarter. I had to in the back. Yep. 250, 275, 75, now 300, now 300, 275, now 300, now 300. Step in the big pool, Christian. 275, now 300. Anybody else? See you back in. I got 300. Thank you, Jamie. 300, now 3 and a quarter. 300, now 3 and a quarter. 300, now 3 and a quarter. Anybody else? She gonna share those. 325. Jose, now 350. And now 350. 350, now 375. And now 375. Good stuff costs money. 350, now 375. 350, now 375. 375, now 400. Now 400. Now 400. 375, bid 400. Anybody else?
Last chance to get in online.
Get back to Jose. Telling you. Burn on spare play. I can't believe you did that, Joe. So, 375, Jose, you're in. Serendipity. That's the one.
Oh, okay, what you say?
Yesterday, it was delicious.
You did? See, that's the problem about being in the basement. You don't ever hear about stuff like that. Just never thought, Nicole, maybe these guys down in the basement like that.
Next time, next hand vouch, that is delicious.
All right.
This is from Diane and the baking dish goes with it.
All right, so here's what it is. Here's what we got.
So good.
It's a dip.
No, it's like a cookie.
It's a cookie.
So
The
good.
recipe is on it.
Who made
It's called
it?
Serendipity.
It's like.
Diana Porterfield.
Very good.
You can have like a s'mores cookie-ish type thing.
It's not s'mores, guys.
Oh.
It's like.
A lot of different flavors.
For $5 a man, it's all the s'mores.
Yeah.
We have it at trivia night. Cookie with marshmallow. Yeah. Okay.
That sounds like s'mores.
It's like graham crackers.
Okay. Tastes like serendipity. Serendipity. All right, Diana, thank you very much. What do you want to get for me? 50. I got 100. Sean is in. 100, 100 and a quarter. I got 100, 1 and a quarter, 150, 150, 175, and now 200, 200, now 2 and a quarter, and now 250, and 250, 2 and a quarter, 250. You got me in. Hey, at least it's under 300 this time. 2 and a quarter, and now 350. You got me in. You got it. I got it. All right. 225, now 250. Hey, 250. Thank you. Sean, you're in. 275.
More people can have it, it's delicious.
That's been 5-star reviews the whole way around. Does she want back in?
I was just thinking about it.
250, 270, there's one quantity. 250, 275.
Yeah.
275, thank you, now 300, and now 300, and now 300, now 300, now 300. Get all that sauce money out.
Sam said you had, amazing.
275, 300, anybody else? It's up to you, when you're done, I'm done. 300, now 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a quarter,
3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/2. See what you did? 3 1/4, 3 1/2. Anybody else? 350, 375, and now 375, and now 375, 350, and now 375. It's the principle at this point.
No.
350,
Yeah,
375.
Yeah.
Yeah, 375, now 400, and now 400, and now 400.
There we go, asking 400 online.
It's up to you. Online, you're out.
I have the recipe on it.
So, but the recipe goes with the high bidder.
Yes.
That's the thing, the recipe goes with the high bidder. At 375, 400, Jack, you're in at 375, 400? So up front, you're paying 375.
The ice cream cake.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the ice cream cake. Oh, let's get this KW ice cream cake.
People out with my bids.
What happens? Everybody getting against it. He said pay 400 for that. I'm tired of that. Hey, that's the ice cream cake. That's the KW Thanksgiving ice cream cake. Who's that donated by, man? Ken Weaver. Ken Weaver, thank you very much. Ken, did you make that ice cream cake?
You got the initials on there.
He decorated it. Yeah. It does. All right, what do we get for that ice cream cake? Get 25. Get 25. Donate 25. 35. 35. 35. Ginger's in. 35, 45. 35, 45, 45, 55, 55, 65, 75. And now 75. Get ice cream. Get now 80, now 90. Get now 90. Get now 90. 80 here, 90. 90 now 100. And now 100. 100 now 110. And now 110. 100 bid 110. Ginger, you're in. 100 bid 110. So right here, 100. Thank you, Ginger.
Here,
3 items left.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4,
Okay.
5,
What about those cookies?
5.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, online, we have a triple chocolate cake.
Triple chocolate cake.
Where we at? Are we on there? There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Donated by
Cliff, is this you too?
Cliff. Thank you, Cliff. Across the country. Thank you very much for the triple chocolate cake. You're 25. You're 25. Thank you. 35. 25 and 35. I got 25 another bit. You get 35. 35. Thank you. Kenny. 35 and now 45. And now 45. 35. 45. Bids in the back. 35. 45. 40 healthy. 40. 50. And 40 to 50. 50. And now 60. And now 60. 50. 60. Bids in the middle. 50. 60. 60. 70. 80. 80. 80. 70. And now 70, 80, 70, 80. You went back in 80, 80, 80. Melissa's in 80, 90. I got 80 bid 90. 80 bid 90. 80, 90, 80, 90, 80 bid 90, 80 bid 90. It's the deal of the day. 80, 90. 90, 50, 90, 90, now 100, 100 bid 110. And now 110. And now
Back in, back in.
100, 110.
Oh, no,
Anybody
you
else?
went back in?
So Melissa, Sanford team, thank you very much, Melissa.
All right, girl.
Yeah.
Jared, here is 3 Oreo bundles loaded with chocolate pudding, Oreo, and gummy worms.
You can take these things out and show them around.
Also told to get a deal with the bag.
Yeah, so this is the nothing bunt cake, and you got little buntlets is what they call them.
Okay.
Not as big as the big one, but you can share these. The fun size. And
And what's the gum? Oh, they're covered with the gummy worms.
they're covered with.
Provided the deal, Sam.
If you have the bag,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
buy 3, get 1 free for life. With that
Oh,
bag.
okay.
This bag, right there, here, read it. This is an insulated picnic bag, pretty important, but if you buy 3, you get 1 free
For life.
for life, or as long as nothing but cakes isn't business.
Yeah.
And like by TGI Fridays, it's not for lunch.
Hey, Jared, you have a bunch of.
That's a limited edition flavor, so.
And that's a limited edition flavor. It's also all kinds of limited this, you only find it here, there.
That's a pretty
Only
special.
over here in this corner.
Pretty special.
3 butlets, bring that bag back, get 1 free. What do you want to get for it? 25,
50.
50, whoa, 60,
Yep.
60, 70, 70, 80,
Yep.
80, 90,
And you
80,
got
90,
that offer, buy 3, you get 1.
Yep. 90, now 100, and now 100, 100, 100, 110, now 110. Go ahead, that get 1 free one's a big deal.
Yeah.
100, 110, and 100, 110. Mercedes got you 100, 110, 110, 110, 110.
Well, you're actually just selling 2, but we're giving you 3.
No, you gotta have 3 to get 4.
Oh.
4 is a 4. You get 2 to get 3, that's just 2/3 of the size.
There we go. There's abundance, and here again, don't forget online, buy 3, get 1 free for life.
100.
Can you see that?
Mercedes, you're 100, right?
You are now.
Oh, okay. 110, 100, 110. Anybody else? Yeah, 110. She's in. 110, 120. Yeah, 125, 135. Jean's Becky, 125, 135, and 135, and now 135, and 135, 125, 135. Thank you. Melissa's in 145, and now 145. Let's get Melissa versus Tina. 135 versus 145. 135 versus 145. Anybody else?
They have to bid at least.
You said
Twice,
it.
right?
Reese twice.
45.
150. 150, 150, 160, 170, and now 170, and now 170, and now 170. That's an extra one for life. Get 3 by 1. 160, 170. She's in. 170. Anybody else? 160, 170. Soda, 160. Melissa, your way. Thank you very much. Thank you. Make better cookies, made. Made by Ashley.
Online,
Made by Ashley.
cake batter cookies, here they are, take a look at them.
Oh, okay, okay. Ashley, tell us how good these cake batter cookies are.
They are funfetti cake batter with white morsel chocolate.
Funfetti. Funfetti batter with white morsels.
A couple dozen right there.
Couple dozen, bringing friends over, have some cookies. 25, 35. Ashley, thank you very much. 25 and 35. 25, 35, 35, 45, 45, 55, 55, 65, 65, 75, 75, 85, 90. They like these. 4 or 5 bidders. I know. Can't count fast enough. 85, 95, 90. Thank you. Now 100. Go ahead. 100. Go ahead. 120. 120, 120, that's it. 110. Step in the middle there, 110, 120.
This is my dinner for a family right now.
110 here, 120, Sam's in, 110, 120, 130. He's in at 120, give it 130, and now 130, and now 130, you'll see. 130, 140. I took Diana. That's all right. 130, 140, 130, 140, 130, 140. You're out. Get back in 140. You're out. 140, 150, 140, 150, 140, 150. Now she's in. Danny, 150, 140, 150, 150, 160, 150, 160. Jack, you're back out. 150 and 160. Tell these women the right thing to do. Yeah, just make sure they get the notes. 160, 170, 160, 170. They just need guidance. 160, 170. 160, 170. You got it right. I got it. You got it. 170, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180. Go ahead. These are good cookies, man. It's only mine. 170, 180. Ashley, you gotta make these again. 170, 180. Christian, you're in. Anybody else? Anybody else? No, Christian, you're in. 170. Get it. See, it's becoming a veteran. You know, last minute. Jared. This is,
Jared, we have a couple more items yet. I maybe 2 or 3 items left. I think we're over $3,000.
We are.
wow.
Everybody, let's see how we can go here. The last one.
Vanilla latte cake cookies. So, vanilla latte cake cookies.
Here online.
Good, really good.
Here's some vanilla latte cake cookies. Can you see them?
An Ivy Sanding. No, they did not make the cake, but Claire. Oh, I thought that's.
We're just bidding on cookies.
Claire Sanding made the clay.
No, those are the girls' cookies, Ingrid and Ivy's killer cutouts, and Claire's vanilla latte.
All right. Ingrid and Ivy's killer cutouts. Got it. All right. These are the Sandbin girls.
You've never had a vanilla latte cookie.
I've had a lot of things, Jack. Vanilla latte cookies. I've loved.
Well, you just try to kid me.
Well, you know, I'll try a vanilla latte cookie. Give 25, give 25, 25, 35, 35. I got you in at 25, 35 where? 35, 45, 45, 55, 55, and 45, 55, 45, 55, 55, 65, and now 65, and now 75, and now 75, and now 75. These are the Sandvik cookies.
I'm 65, he didn't touch them.
I got what?
75.
75, 85, 75, 85, 75, 85, 95, 95, now 105, 105, 110, 110, 110, 105 here, 110, just say 110, 105, 110, 105, 110, 110, 120, 120, 130, 130, 140, 140, 140, 130, 140. 130, 140, right there. Can't forget about Andrea.
I do never forget.
You get a sample, you got a bid. 130, 140.
Hey, 135, ask for 140. Busy for the latte cookies online.
Hard fill them into one.
I'm at one.
135,
Right?
135.
140, 150, 150, 160, 150, 160, 170, 170, and 170,
Yep.
180, and 180, and 180, 170, 180.
Your turn.
170, 180, 170,
Your
180,
turn.
180, 190, 190, Jack,
Yep.
190, now 200.
They're just
Here,
short
right,
off.
190, 200. I'm just counting, 190 to 200. 190.
Bill, is it on your old
Which
child?
way do you have?
You're in back there.
Back here, 190, 200, 200?
Yeah.
And now 210, and now 210, 200.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Can't tell you,
Yeah.
it's 210, 220, 210, 220. I'm back in the back. at
They're
210.
just, they're just that good.
They're just that good.
We wouldn't know, we didn't get a sample.
210, 220. We didn't get the samples yesterday. Sometimes it pays to sit in the back. I'm at 210, right?
210.
220, 210, 220, 210, 220,
Yeah.
220, 230, 220, 230.
What would you do if
Twenty,
Melissa Name said, give me a cookie?
Yeah, listen, I agree with what you did. I'm not saying that's how I feel. Never stand in the way when someone wants a cookie.
220.
220, 230, 230, and now 230, and now 230, 220, 230.
Back in.
So down front, Andrea, 220. I already had. No! Did she say 230?
Andrew's in, right?
Yeah, I had Andrea.
Yeah. Here, I didn't have anybody else in.
All right, okay, all right. I thought
Okay, just two
I'm
items.
gonna get in trouble again with another opening.
Okay.
Two items left.
I know that's
We have this cookie here, and then we got,
Vanilla latte.
we got a great last item.
Is
that cake
is this
that
the
we
last thing?
got. That's the last item.
Two items left, two items left.
Here, and then we got a great cake coming up.
Okay, all right, so this is cookies.
This is an assorted cookie.
Just nice little assorted homemade cookies.
Online, this is the next to last item here, just assorted cookies.
We appreciate it. Jessica. Thanks, right there, Jessica, thank you very much. Get 25, and then assorted those, 25, thank you, 35. 25, 25, 35, now 45, and now 45, 35 here, 40, 45, and now 55, and 55, and now 65, and now 65, Jack, you're in wherever you're at, 55, and now 65, 55, 65, 65, 60, help you 70, 60, 70, and 60, 70, got you, 70, 60, 70, I took you 60, and now 70, and 60 bid 70, and
Jumped
60
a
bid
bit on
70,
it.
65, she's 60, I let her in at 5, so you weren't paying attention, 60, 70, and 60, now 70. Anybody else, 60, 65?
Go online, next to last item here.
So, Diana, you're right, 60 bucks, thank you very much.
All right, take a look at what we got coming up.
Scott, now wait a second.
Yeah, they outgave me. I know the rule.
Now,
I
wait a
had to
minute,
bid
I haven't
twice.
been over here very much today.
I hate lattes.
Huh?
I hate the last thing.
There's not one thing on this table that you didn't have.
Yeah, I wanted those right there.
And you waited too long.
Cause I would have bid on other things, but that was what I wanted.
That wasn't.
Well,
It was.
I don't blame you.
Hey, Jared, that's such a sad story, isn't it?
Poor old Scott.
If Rachel Hogue is out there and she'll make me a pie, I'll bid on that.
They get the name of this thing.
I know she loves it.
Claire Sandvig made this vanilla latte cake. Gorgeous. Tastes delicious.
you haven't had a latte cake either. There's no way you had a latte cake.
You know what?
I'll do it if you won't get it.
All right, on the vanilla latte cake. I got $100 from Gina. We go 125, 125, 125, 150, 175, 175, now 200, 200, now 225, now 250, and now 250, and now 275, 275, now 300, and now 300, and now 300.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
300, 300. He's just waiting. I got Jamie at 300. Jeannie wants back in 300. 350. Jeannie, you're in. 350. 375. And now 400. And now 400. And now 400. It's a vanilla latte cake. 400. 375. And now 400.
This is the last,
Jamie, you're in.
this is the last chance to
This
prove
is
where you've
it.
been.
This is the last chance to prove
Prove where
exactly
you've
where
been.
you've
That's
been. Where you've been. 375. A lot of alibis over there.
I was at the fundraiser, right? I just drove out.
It's an auction over there.
You were at the fundraiser. I was. Yeah, I was. The last chance to prove where you've been.
By a couple hours in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Where'd we all?
I forget.
Gina's 350.
Yeah, yeah.
375, Jamie Field, 375, 400, 375, now 400, 375, and now 400.
Go ahead, one more time,
Four more time, 375 and 400.
anybody else? Anybody else?
You. So, Jamie, your way, 375. $3,800. Thank you very much. All right.
How much?
$3,835.
Anybody give 165 to make it 38, right?
$4,000.
To make it $4,000.
Oh, okay.
I will. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get away with something.
$4,000, Mark, thanks so much.
We have loads of food out there. Grab a plate, grab some food, let's eat.
Awesome.
That's what I want.
Lots of expensive goodies.
Yeah, like you said, either the meatloaf up here, okay? All right. Thanks, Ginger. It's fun. I'm sure. We would love to have you out there. It's like to have fun. Any other people want Charge her $17. $17. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Yeah, where'd those cookies go? So, I hate cookies.
I think that might have been our best, so we had a really big, that was the biggest.
Well, yeah, it's probably like those numbers, I think like. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Down on the flow.
No.